Tell me about yourself.
I have over 6 years of experience in retail management, starting as a sales associate and progressing to store manager. Over the years, I've developed strong skills in team leadership, sales analysis, and customer service. At my last role with XYZ Retail, I led a team of 15 employees, improved sales by 18% year over year, and implemented new merchandising strategies that boosted foot traffic. I'm passionate about creating a positive in-store experience while driving business performance.
Why do you want to work for our company?
I've always admired your brand's focus on customer satisfaction and employee growth. I also appreciate how your stores balance digital and in-person experiences. I want to be part of a company that values innovation and community impact. I believe my management background and customer-first mindset align perfectly with your mission.
What are your greatest strengths as a retail manager?
My biggest strengths are communication, team motivation, and problem solving. I'm very data-driven. I track KPIs like conversion rates and average transaction value to guide performance. But I also prioritize coaching my team and ensuring they feel supported and engaged, which directly translates into better customer experiences.
How do you increase store sales?
I start by analyzing sales data to identify trends and underperforming areas. Then I focus on team training, ensuring everyone knows how to upsell, cross-sell, and engage customers. I also use visual merchandising and promotional campaigns strategically. For example, at my last job, I introduced weekly sales targets with small incentives, which helped increase monthly revenue by 12%.
How do you handle slow sales periods?
During slow periods, I focus on building future sales, such as promoting loyalty programs, improving customer data collection, and scheduling staff training. I also look for creative promotions and community events to draw in customers. It's about staying proactive instead of reactive.
How do you motivate your team?
I believe motivation comes from recognition, growth, and clear goals. I hold short daily huddles to celebrate wins and review priorities. I also set achievable targets and make sure each employee knows how their performance contributes to the store's success. For example, introducing a Top Performer of the Week recognition helped lift morale and productivity in my last store.
How do you handle conflict among staff?
I address conflicts quickly and privately. I listen to both sides, identify the root cause, and guide the employees toward a resolution that benefits the team. I found that setting clear expectations and communicating openly helps prevent most conflicts before they escalate.
Describe a time you handled a difficult customer.
A customer once came in very upset about a defective product. I listened without interrupting, apologized sincerely, and offered a replacement and a small discount for the inconvenience. The key was empathy and action. She left satisfied and later became a repeat customer. I always teach my team that a complaint is an opportunity to win loyalty.
How do you ensure excellent customer service in your store?
I lead by example, greeting customers, being visible on the floor, and ensuring my team follows our service standards. I conduct regular service audits and give real-time feedback. I also encourage my team to take ownership of customer issues, not just pass them up the chain.
How do you handle inventory management?
I monitor inventory levels closely using system reports and physical checks. I analyze sales patterns to forecast demand and prevent overstocking or stockouts. I also work with the team to ensure proper receiving, labeling, and display rotation. At my last store, improving inventory tracking reduced shrinkage by 15%.
How do you balance achieving targets with maintaining staff morale?
I set realistic goals and keep my team informed about why targets matter. I also celebrate progress, not just results, and ensure workloads are distributed fairly. When the team feels valued and supported, they perform better, which naturally helps us hit targets.
Describe a time when you improved store performance.
When I joined ABC Retail, the store was struggling with poor sales and high turnover. I started by retraining the team on customer engagement and implementing a weekly performance review system. Within 6 months, sales grew 20% and turnover dropped by 30%. The key was empowering staff with clear expectations and support.
How do you stay organized as a manager?
I use daily task lists, delegate effectively, and review priorities each morning. I also use performance dashboards to track sales and staffing needs. Good organization ensures the store runs smoothly even during busy periods.
Why should we hire you?
I bring a combination of strong leadership, proven sales growth, and a passion for customer experience. I've consistently met or exceeded targets, reduced staff turnover, and built cohesive teams. I'm confident I can bring that same level of energy and results to your store.
How do you manage staffing levels and scheduling?
I base scheduling on foot traffic patterns, sales data, and promotional events. I make sure we have adequate coverage during peak hours without overstaffing during slow times. I also cross-train team members so we can stay flexible when someone calls in sick or we experience unexpected rushes.
How do you train new employees?
I use a structured onboarding plan that combines shadowing, product knowledge, and role-playing customer scenarios. I believe consistent coaching during the first 90 days is key. I also pair new hires with experienced mentors so they can learn both procedures and company culture quickly.
How do you evaluate employee performance?
I measure performance through a mix of metrics and behaviors, such as sales per hour, upselling rates, customer feedback, and teamwork. I provide monthly one-on-one feedback sessions where we review achievements and set new goals. Recognition for improvement is just as important as recognition for results.
How do you handle an underperforming employee?
I start with a private conversation to understand the cause. Sometimes it's lack of training or motivation, not ability. Then I set clear expectations and create a performance improvement plan with measurable goals. For instance, when a sales associate consistently missed targets, I worked with her on product knowledge and closing techniques, and she improved her sales by 25% in 2 months.
How do you delegate tasks effectively?
I delegate based on strengths and development opportunities. I ensure every task has a clear outcome and deadline, and I follow up without micromanaging. This approach builds accountability and empowers my team to take ownership of store results.
Which retail KPIs do you track most closely?
I focus on conversion rate, average transaction value, ATV, units per transaction, UPT, shrinkage, and staff productivity. These indicators tell me how effective our sales floor and customer interactions are. I review these metrics daily and share them with the team so we can make adjustments quickly.